I think it's time for another experiment. But this time, we're not going to do it along the lines of like the Hokey Homebrew experiments. We're going to go way back in time, get in that time capsule, and we're going to jump back to a Sjporr experiment. And that's one where we let the gloves off. That was then, this is now. It is time. It is time. It is time to taste some beers. I think it's time for me to enjoy the fruits of your labor. Let's get to some reviews.
This is the Sjporr Experiment Brew.
First place. Okay. I have not seen votes flood in for a beer as much as I've seen the votes flood in for this one. So the number one beer in the Sjporr challenge was... Get a better grip on it. Oh, the tension's killing you, isn't it? Oh, if only they had a bigger label on the bottle. Ooh, if only there was a bigger label. Oh, there's a little bit of a label. Ta-da! South Coast Brewery. Brent, Sarten, mate, top-notch beer. Everybody was ranking your beer well ahead of all the rest. Very, very well put together beer.
Okay, it is time, it is time, it is time, yet again, to enjoy the fruits of somebody else's labor.
Someone else's labor.
From brewing beer. Absolutely.
Southern Hemisphere.
Yeah, exactly. The Southern Hemisphere contingency.
Exactly.
All right, what we have here is the offering from
Brent Sarten,
who scored a 41 on theirs.
Oh yeah.
South Coast Brewery, Wellington, New Zealand. The Sjporr. Very nice. Very nice. I'm digging these PET bottles.
I like them. I do like them.
I'm definitely digging them. Now, Paul was kind enough to send me an email kind of explaining some of these beers. So, right here. Beer number 9. Color and carbonation, good, but little head. Thin mouthfeel, which was disappointing. Coffee up front, bitterness at the end. Like a little more chocolate taste. Slight berry aroma. Looking forward to that.
Awesome.
Definitely looking forward to that. Now, I tell you what. This is number 1. We did Paul's first, which was number 2.
Number 2.
So, his was phenomenal.
His was the best that we've tasted so far, out of the American.
This is going to be better, according to them.
If Paul says it's better, I'd believe him.
A little bit of a crack there, a little bit of a hiss, not much.
He said the carbonation was a
little low. Yeah, a little low.
Not an overwhelming aroma, but let's get it forward. Whoa, might be aggressive.
I think you can take the rest of that one there, if that goes close to what we were saying. Okay. Yeah, just job her in there, man. I'm just going to throw it.
Okay.
Oh, yeah, that one has a little bit of yeast to it. No,
okay,
actually,
well,
I think that was carbonation. Or, no, there's a little bit in there. We'll just set that down there in a cup holder.
I get good head.
So did I, actually. Now, it went down pretty quick when I first poured it, but I'm not really noticing anything streaming up from the bottom of the glass. So...
True.
The head's there, but I'm not really seeing a whole lot. Man, that is dark. I don't know. Can you see through it?
It is dark. See, I'm going to compare it to Paul's, but so it's darker than Paul's.
Yeah.
It is darker. It looks like it's got a little bit more of a darker roast.
This is kind of reminiscent to some of the beers that I've tried out of our side so far.
It's a porter. So
yeah, it's a porter. Yeah, it's dead. I would say damn near dead nuts,
yeah.
color-wise. All right, cool.
Go for the nose.
I'm getting some of the roasted malts. Not a whole lot of a nose. Kind of, again, similar to our beers on this side. Of the northern hemisphere.
Yeah, it actually is
I do pick up some roasted notes. What about you?
Yep. I'm gonna have to say that I'm comparing to Paul's. I liked his aroma. This one is not as prevalent as his, so.
Very true. Let's dive into this mother.
Let's dive. Cheers.
Cheers. Oh my.
Is it thin body?
Yeah, no.
That was the note, was thin body? No.
No, I completely disagree with whoever said that. Wow. That right there is the gift that keeps on giving. Now that's a complex beer. I wouldn't say complex. That's not really the right words for it.
It is a solid. It's solid.
Oh,
you got the up front, in the middle, and then the back end. Everything is consistent.
Oh man.
No, see, we don't even know what the alcohol in this one is. No.
I know nothing about this beer.
So, for Paul's, his was 5%. Solid beer.
Yeah.
This one.
Now knowing what the ABV is, let me see if there's something in here that Paul sent me on the ABV. And he said there was a slight berry aroma. I didn't pick that up at all. Not at all. Let's see here. Yeah, I'm not getting...
Before it is nice to see other people's reviews so you can get an idea.
Exactly.
And you can kind of look for it.
Yeah, I mean, but it's also cool to go in here completely blind as well, because we have no preconceived notions whatsoever, other than an email that was sent to me on the beer. I will tell you this is one damn nice tasting beer.
Okay,
man, is this
3/4 into the drink, the swallow. I think it's there, the berry. If I'm trying to find a berry taste, it could be right there.
Yeah, you're right. Right before the end.
Yep.
Right before the end, because up front it's chocolatey. I mean, it's a nice silky chocolate. I mean, that's a beautiful beer.
It's solid.
It's very nice. Very nice indeed. Yeah. Saying this was better than Paul's, I can see that.
I can see it. They're both different beers.
Right.
So, I guess you'll. In this, we are going for favorites. So, I mean, out of all of them. So, but they're all different beers. That's the thing.
They are different beers. I tell you what, I am really digging this. This is really, really nice.
I can see why it was first.
Yeah, definitely. Yeah, the silkiness. I mean, that's what I keep going to. It's like black silk.
It seems like their voting was really, really good.
Oh yeah, you guys were spot on. I mean, I would have had a tough time between these two, because I really enjoyed Time for Another One's beer, mainly because there's a lot going on with this one. They are two totally different beers.
Totally different.
So they don't really compare to each other. But this one here, the body in this, the silkiness of it, the flavors that you have going on in here is top notch. This is really nice. This is really, really nice. Yeah. I'm liking it.
Me too.
All right, man. I think we've said enough.
And you know what I'm disappointed with?
It's the only one we have.
It's the only one, and I can't drink the other 4 because I'm going home.
Sorry about that, man. I know.
You got Kimbo. Kimbo will help you
Yeah,
out.
Kimbo, and I'm going to try and invite some other folks up too. Trying to get some of these beers. I want to share these beers with the other people that were in the experiment as much as I can. So there we are, man. Cheers.
It's time for another one.
Thank you.
I get a little berry at the end.
Yeah, it's right at the end.
Yeah,
That's why I said like
very
3/4.
little. That's delicious. Where's that from?
This is one of the New Zealand beers.
The fuck are we doing in PA?
I know, right?
Just gotta make it better.
You know what? That might actually end up in
Your daughter's retarded.
slightly.
What?
He just said you were mentally challenged.
Who opened the door?
Huh?